Welcome back to another episode of whatever this is.
Code Chats.
Code
Chat. Hope you watched our What If series.
Yeah.
What's that?
They're very interesting.
Those are big.
They're nice, aren't they?
Those are. Listen, I can't get into these, bro.
They taste like something, a cereal that I used to have in America.
I can't get into these because I will done off a whole bag. Yeah.
What are they? What are they? You're eating some kind of puffed treat.
They are coconut flavored puffs.
No, they're baked.
Yeah, I never said they weren't.
They're baked.
Coconut flavored puffs made by Tropical Sun, and they are baked instead of fried.
Yeah, which is...
Does that make it better?
Yeah, it's not in the oil.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. You guys, welcome.
Done off the whole bag.
Now, you guys... We've got a couple of random topics for today's episode.
Pause. Where did you buy them from?
If you would like a tropical puffed coconut... No, not my son. No. Sam 99. Sam 99.
Jesus.
We need to talk about it.
Okay, now, basically,
Lord have mercy.
Anyway,
We have got over 600 subscribers. That might change when this video comes out.
Yeah. We're moving up.
We're moving up, guys. We're moving
Yes,
up.
we're
We're near
moving up.
And
10,000.
we have to attribute some credit to one of our young people.
yes, if
You know,
you're...
you know he
Yeah,
won.
you know you were.
He's part of the code team now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
gonna make
literally
a part of
on
the team.
Friday, then and there, I was like, join us.
Yeah, no, he
We name dropping?
man.
Yeah, go on.
Man like Mark.
Big up Mark, yeah. You probably won't like to hear it. Big up Mark.
Yeah.
Big man like Mark, you know.
Moving mad.
Yes.
Mark, yeah.
Your contributions are mad.
So if you're watching this, hello and welcome to the team.
Does he know that?
Glad to have you.
For those of you,
Yeah, you know. I think he knows, yeah.
literally, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we have the best
Okay.
prize available
Okay,
for you.
Series 8.
Series 1 to 8, because we never give away one.
Did you not give away the first one?
1 to 8 of Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
we're not bringing this back. I literally watched that video yesterday. We are not bringing this back.
1
do
to
you know what?
8.
Do you know what got me?
I thought about it. I was like, what if we do get to 1,000? What are we gonna do a prize?
What got me?
coaster.
Yeah, the
The
coaster
coaster.
bit. That's what got me. That
See,
got
that
me
video,
so
that video,
bad.
that
video.
First
Funny.
class post office delivery, it's going to your address.
Well, I don't want
If
it.
you're the 1,000th... if you're the 1,000th subscriber, message in, put on a note, you'll get that prize.
At the beginning of the year, nobody had a DVD player, but now at the end of 2020,
Yeah.
someone's gonna have a DVD, a 30-year-old piece of technology.
Anyway, if you're the
There's a
1,000th
Blu-ray as well,
subscriber,
guys. So.
message in. No, it's not.
No,
Message in, and you'll be the one that gets the series 1 to 8 Game of Thrones and limited edition coaster.
only one of the 4-pack. We don't know where the rest
Like
are.
1,000 of those from China.
Yeah.
He said limited edition coaster. How was it limited?
There's only one of them left. With the other 3, we don't know where they are.
Yeah, we literally have no
That's why they're
idea.
limited because you don't know where
Exactly.
Not that you can't get one online.
Okay, you guys,
Oh my gosh.
we have to draw this into a serious topic.
Good.
There we go. The eyes out.
There was
fucking
okay. In American politics,
No.
Donald Trump
Why are we going back to
in American politics, Donald Trump accidentally on camera admitted that Joe Biden won, and then took it back straight away
Really?
and said no, he didn't win. He cheated. That's why he could. No, you know what? Yeah, he said he admitted it for all of 30 seconds, and then took it back straight away when he realized what he said.
Really?
I don't know why he's being so salty about this. He should just be gracious in defeat.
I'm bored of Trump. He's
Now you know what, you
boring.
guys.
Yeah.
What-
It's old news at
But
this
you
point.
guys, what I really wonder
out.
is, say Trump didn't win.
Yeah,
Say Biden didn't win.
yeah.
Say everyone had enough
Oh,
of Trump
God, we know where
and
this
had
is
enough
going.
of Biden. What if they all voted the extreme opposite scale, and right now
Yeah, Kanye.
President Kanye West will be in office.
Oh my gosh.
What would the world be like?
Boy.
That's a good question.
Boy.
What do you think will be happening right now?
Wake up, Mr. West. Mr. West. Mr. West.
What would happen?
I don't know, you know.
All kids will get Yeezys at school.
But he's a bit polar with his view. He's bipolar, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally
So he will wake up in the morning and be like, everybody no paying taxes. And then he'll realize that he's broke in like a few
No, but
weeks.
the government won't let him do it.
He has one executive rule every 4 years.
Yeah, but you'd have to executive rule the tax cut into existence.
Yeah, but remember how...
Trump couldn't do that.
Okay, but
Trump still had to work bipartisanly to get his tax cut through.
everyone, but you get one presidential decree, and then it goes through, and
Regardless,
then
yeah. Then it gets
and
challenged
then
later.
they can challenge it, and then they can backtrack.
Yeah.
Like Trump wanted money for the wall, he presidentially decreed it,
And the wall got built.
and the wall started to get built.
Yeah.
So imagine... But the thing is, imagine...
Because it didn't have the right funding.
Yeah, but
wasn't
it's still
built
being
properly.
built. It's still built.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't done properly because he decreed it and then thought, oh, I ain't got no funding for it. I'm going to have to find more funding for more XYZ.
It's still got the decree, but what would we do right now if Kanye
That's
West
the thing,
was
though, because
president?
Kanye West is a
We'll
very...
be fine.
We'll be fine.
We're past the
To be
point.
honest, I feel like he wouldn't do the worst job.
Really?
I don't know, you know.
What's his policies?
I don't know what his policies were, but I also don't feel like he would negatively think bad about the people because he was...
He's not a Democrat or Republican. He's
No, he wasn't. He was his own party. But back in the day, when he was younger, before the Kardashians got to him, he was more about society and more about giving back. And because when he was a big mama's boy as well,
Yeah.
and he was really grounded in his community. He was giving back to his community consistently.
I think he'd be community orientated, but I don't know what.
Hell was that noise?
We have some interference, you
There's
guys.
some drilling going on outside. But yeah, I don't know what he would do. I think he's about the abortion thing. But other than that, I don't know none of his policies.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know what he thinks about.
Do you know they didn't even have a picture for him in some of the polling stations.
That is just mad.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get a picture as
Yeah.
well. They could have just got a picture.
They could just Googled it. Yeah, exactly. Even on the news, they just had a blank face. They could have just... And it's Kanye West as well. He's such a big figure in the world.
It's like, really? You gonna get a picture for Kanye West? It's
Yeah.
because probably he didn't submit a formal
Yeah.
photo for it, so they're like, oh, just to be safe, we won't. It's Kanye West.
You know what? I forgot he was still in the race until
He
they
got a
blew
lot
it
of
up.
votes.
He did get a lot of votes. He did get...
Considering he got like 1% in like
Yeah.
most states, which is still a lot of people if you think about
Millions.
Yeah.
millions of people vote. So 1% of millions is still like
That
10,000.
is a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So yeah,
That is a lot.
imagine. But the thing is, I bet if he was more vocal
If he was
about
in Germany,
his...
he would have got a seat. I'm sure of it. If
He was
Germany,
what?
If it was in Germany, he would have got a seat.
Why Germany?
Because that's how their
they
political
divide up the
system...
votes more equally. That's why they got way more parties because they divide up the votes more equally.
Imagine
Okay.
if he had like said more about his policies and was like more vocal about his campaign push, he probably could have done a lot more.
Yeah,
Because
probably got a lot more.
one, it would have been another black president. Everyone would have been all over that. And two, it's one from a completely different scene to anyone else ever who's run for government in America. So if he would have proper on it, I'm sure he could have made some traction. And maybe he wouldn't have won, but he would have got a lot more votes. I feel like if he was more on
Or
his
maybe
political
we should
campaign.
look forward to 2024. He might do something in 2024 and have his ideas more put together.
Because this could have been like a trial phase for him.
Yeah, because he can run as many times as he wants, can't he?
Yeah,
He's still quite
no
young.
limit.
Yeah.
There's no limit, so yeah, you can run. You can only serve 2 terms though, but there's no
Yeah.
limit.
Oh my God. A certain sitting president says that next election, watch out.
Can
Trump
he
actually
apply?
win.
Can he do that again?
2
Really?
terms.
You can serve 2 terms. He's only served 1.
I thought once you were in and you were out,
No,
you can't
no,
go back
you
in.
can
serve
No.
that. You can serve that.
I think his Quincy Adam James served 4 years. Then I think 12 years went by, and he served another 4 years after that.
Oh, I see.
So you can serve your terms.
Oh yes,
separately.
Quincy Adam Jones. I know him.
To be honest,
Anyway.
I think a world where Trump is not in power is a better world.
But do you know any of Biden's
Weird.
policies?
That's a good point. No, I don't. I don't.
You just don't like Trump.
I just don't like Trump because the negativity that he's brought upon the world and like how he handled New York during the coronavirus pandemic. He left them. He left them. Hart Island became a mass burial site for New York citizens. They were burying people. They made a big trench and were putting corpses in boxes and filling them in the ground. That hasn't been done in like 90 years.
wartime,
Since the war.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is in New York, considered one of the most powerful cities in the world. And he just left his people.
Yes.
He doesn't even think coronavirus is a thing.
No, he knows now.
Till he caught it.
Yeah, till he
And
caught
then
it.
he was like, I'm not immune.
Yeah.
They said I was the most powerfully immune guy ever. They said I was the most powerful. I think I might be a vaccine myself. They're going to test me for a vaccine.
Remember, he said it though. He was like,
The guy's a joke.
I took a vaccine and I feel perfect.
I feel
Yeah.
We
perfect.
are going to come through this,
I came
guys.
back healthy.
Listen, guys, just listen. This vaccine that I took, it's going to save America. Remember, he said it in one of the podcasts. He was like, to like get ahead in the election,
Do you
Trump's
remember-
going to get coronavirus. You're going to take a vaccine. You're going to get better. And then he's going to come like, we did it for
Yeah, you called it. You called it.
He called it.
You did call it.
I'll never forget
See,
that. man.
Vulture.
Do you-
Vulture. He saw it coming.
Do you remember when he was on this campaign, and then this Chinese woman asked him something about the coronavirus,
About China
and he was
virus.
like,
Chinese
"I don't care about the China virus," and then he was like, "Why are you looking at me and calling it the China virus?" He was like, "I ain't talking to you anymore." Next, and then she was like, and the woman after her was like, "No, I'll answer her question." He's like, "I'm not talking to you either." Next, the guys.
Yeah, enough about Trump.
Enough about Trump. Moving
tired
on.
of
Okay,
Trump.
yes. Enough about Trump.
Yeah, because it's stopping us getting
Okay.
emotion.
We'll talk.
Calm
Put
down.
President Kanye West in the title.
Yeah, don't
instead
mention
of-
Trump
yeah.
because we won't get any. We can't advertise.
They'll
anything about
review the
Trump.
footage, but in the title, just put President
Kanye West,
Kanye.
yeah.
What if Kanye was the president?
President Ye, the presidential Yeezys.
Now, you guys, what topics do you have for today?
I would wear those, to be honest.
Go on, Lee.
I wouldn't.
No one cares. No one cares.
We've got 17
Air
minutes.
Force Yeezy.
Go on, Lemon.
So yeah, I was thinking about, well, actually on the same topic of snacks,
Oh my god.
of crisps and snacks like that. I was thinking, what are the problems currently with not fast food, with like snacks and your snacking habits? Because last week I was talking about the diet. I went on vegetarian and stuff like that. This week I want to kind of bring back the health vibe again. Snacking for me is very much like I don't snack, if that makes sense. I eat dinner, lunch, breakfast if I'm hungry, but I won't snack in between. Like, how do you guys feel?
I personally, because I used to be a lot heavier back in the day. Before I used to snack all the time. I used to eat sweets constantly.
Sour
The sour worms, gummy bears. I used to eat that
This
stuff.
guy used to be the
all
round tree
the
randoms.
time. Yeah, round cheese
You
randoms.
bastard.
Me and Lee used to eat them all the time.
Yum yums.
Yeah. Oh my god, the yum yums. Yeah.
Yum, yum. Oh,
Every Saturday,
You sound like, there.
every Saturday, my mum would go shopping, and then me and Lee will come downstairs, raid the shopping supplies, go upstairs,
Yum-yums.
and yam them all off and play video
Sweets.
games.
Play
But now, since then, since cutting that stuff out of my diet, I don't snack at all. Basically,
That's a lie.
I will have a big lunch.
That's a lie.
When was the last time you called me snacking?
This guy is
Okay.
always snacking. You are
me?
criminal. Yeah, you.
That's why
Me?
you ain't got the big muscles like
You
this,
and
man.
you and Crisp are a dangerous couple.
I don't snack.
You do, bruv. I've seen you snack.
When?
Chrissy brings stuff in and you eat it.
You and Crisps should not ever be together.
Crips is my okay. I have one packet of Crips at lunch when I'm having a sandwich.
Nah,
But then
bruv.
again, though, I feel like if you have a snack
Oh wait,
in a meal,
Sorry. Before I got interrupted, Connor said that he doesn't snack. 2 days ago or a day ago, depending on where you live in the world, I bought a bunch of donuts and cakes from Costco. I caught Connor and his significant other nyamming them in his room. Do you not
All right.
admit?
You know what? Hold up. Before you say it, you know what I'm capping? This guy always tries to talk Jamaican or patois, or he always tries it, yeah, and it always flops.
He
The
did that.
delivery,
Was expert delivery, 100%.
man didn't say yam, he said nyam.
Yeah, he said
He
nyam.
said
in there.
nyam since the end. Why? He said nyam.
Nyam in there.
Continue.
Well done.
Do
It was
you
my
not
cheat day.
deny
It was my cheat day.
The day before.
Yeah,
the day before.
The whole time. What am I gonna say?
Okay, I could take that. I could take
That's my
that.
cheat day.
I could take that. But the day before, he was still yamming Domino's.
That was the same day.
No,
That was the same day.
I bought it the next day.
I ate that on the same
bought
day.
it the next
No, I
day.
ate that on the same day.
Your girl's
the
not
same
good
day.
for
I
you,
bought
'cause
it
was
the next
scared
day.
Yamming donuts and
What's the
that.
next day?
Yamming pizza. You
We had pizza on Thursday. I bought the stuff on Friday.
I allow the
know? We're
dog.
in
man.
lockdown. Connor, you're slipping.
Yeah, I've been caught slipping.
The Buckeyes, listen.
All
I allow
right,
the
so,
dog,
all
man.
right,
Let-
so
yeah,
predominantly,
yeah,
all right, let me correct my statement, yeah? Correct my statement.
No. Listen,
Predominantly.
Listen, guys. You see, Connor. Don't listen to Chris. Connor has lost a dramatic amount of weight. If you look how he was before,
You know what? Put a picture in here right now.
I'll put nice video with it.
Oh, okay.
If you look at Connor then and look at Connor now, two different people.
Nearly as rich
Like,
as me.
imagine-
All them
imagine-
years and nearly got as rich
Imagine
as me.
having like knowing two different people, but they're the same person. It's so bizarre. I don't know why he's shaking his titties for, but it's like when I knew Connor when he had more weight. It's like completely different. It's like I don't remember that Connor. I remember Connor slim. It's like it's been minute, cuz. You know
Connor
what
is
I mean?
always just the same to me though.
But he, like when you look
When
at
I-
it,
when I went back and looked at Connor, I was like, damn, oh, yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, boy.
Because Connor we saw the gradual change, that's why.
Yeah.
Rather than say one and then the other.
I remember one time you came into the shed and then you lost a little bit of weight. Then I was like, Connor, you lost a good bit of weight. Keep up, man. You're doing good. Next thing you know, we didn't see Connor for like a minute.
Yeah.
Come back, man is skinny. I'm like,
Was hench. That's not as hench as
not
me,
just him,
but
him
that's
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
chubby.
yeah, Chris,
If
Chris,
you look
yeah,
at
yeah,
old
yeah.
pictures of Chris as well,
legit.
man is chubby, fam. Look at man now.
When we went
Picture
to
of an
America,
ice cream. I was eating
when
that.
we went to America,
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
we should
that
put that
picture.
up. Literally, it's a picture of Chris holding this fat ice cream. Boy, man look like a fridge. Now,
Hey,
Chris.
shout out to Eugene as well. Shout out to
Yes,
Eugene.
and Eugene. Eugene's been
Grind.
grind. Everyone's been doing bits. It's
Not
good.
me, boy.
It's a good push in the positive direction.
And Tinty Strider as well. Keep it up.
Tinchy Strider. Yeah, literally.
Hey, no, it's bulking season.
Bulking season, yeah.
You know what?
Me, Gio and Anton bulking.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. What's got me hard is this gym being closed.
Yeah, no, you
I
know
can
what?
tell because all of a sudden you're dominoing.
No, but you know why? Even when it came back, like for me, I know it's an excuse. Like, oh yeah, you should go gym, but I like it 24 hours.
Yeah, same.
So like,
Wasn't the same.
I'm
You
the
can
type
go
of
whenever you want
Yeah.
to go. In
you
the
have
mornings,
the freedom,
nights, yeah.
because like, you know, the Edmonton gym that you can't go there from 6 onwards.
Yeah, it gets too packed.
It gets way
It's
too packed. So you're either forced to go to the Tottenham one. The Tottenham one is way better, more space than that.
But it's just the distance.
I don't want to go all the way there.
And you know why?
You know,
Because that
and-
ruined my thing as well. Because I was on gym heavy, and even when it back open, I went back to the gym. But now all the people that usually went at night were coming 6 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning, and that's
yeah.
when I went because I'm not early. You know me.
But me,
I get up early.
I
and
was
go.
the type of don to like do everything I have to do in the day and then go in the night.
Yeah, same.
Because at one point I was losing a lot of weight just going gym at night, just doing my workout, wake up in the morning, then I have to do my day, blah blah blah, and get over and so forth. But it's like because it's not 24-hour now. It's just like raw. Sometimes you get that pang, like I'll be sitting at like 10 o'clock. I want to go gym, you know.
Yeah, same. For me, 10
it's
o'clock is like
closed.
golden hour. Like I will go at gym at 10 and then get back at like
This is
12
the
and then go
problem.
sleep.
Because then
Connor
you buggers,
knows.
because of people like you who now change it up and come in the morning, I'm like, raw, I can't even go in there and enjoy myself because everything's all back up.
No, but
then you have to. I'm
But you
like,
see the Tottenham one, even in the morning, it's actually scarce in the morning. Like
Yeah,
me and
but
Eugene,
true, but-
couple times me and Eugene been there.
If you want to go
early.
to Tottenham, it's really good.
It's really good. I
yeah.
recommend you go to the Tottenham
but
one.
it's
You
just
know
like
what?
the trek in the morning because then I have
the
to go
thing.
all the way up the A10 and bust that.
But
left
you
off
can
the
park
A10.
there for
It's
an
like,
hour and a half before they do anything.
No, more than an hour and a half.
I know, but it's just
Listen,
waking
Brethren,
up.
it's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours.
No, it's 3 hours.
But sometimes it's just a journey. You know what I mean? In the morning, like to get here from my house is like, I don't
Okay,
know,
but
like
you guys,
15
on a
minutes to the work.
serious thing,
Yeah.
in regards to gyms, you
Yeah.
brought up gyms. I didn't mention gyms. This is fake news to me. But you mentioned gyms right now.
Yeah.
What gyms do you guys go to? For me, I go to a brand called The Gym.
The gym,
We
yeah.
all go to the
The
gym.
gym. And we used to, me and
I'm about to
Chris.
say, someone's paying for me to go to the
The
gym.
gym.
If the gym want to sponsor me from now on, I will be happy. I will plug you in all my videos. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, speaking about gyms, did you see what came up in the news of that guy got in that hefty
man.
fine because he didn't close the gym?
Yeah, it was like $8,000, wasn't it?
It was more than
There
$8
was,
grand.
there was one.
It was way more than $8
You
grand.
know
Green.
the guy that I go to
Yeah,
uni with?
Wood Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the green one.
Sorry, you know the guy I go to I go to uni with, the bodybuilder one.
Yeah.
Like the short kind of Asian dude.
Yeah.
His name Aaron, yeah. He's a bodybuilder type, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's his gym.
Oh,
And
really?
the guy, they were all caught in there because number one, they're not supposed to be open.
Boy.
But secondly, there was no social distance. It was just open.
Wow.
Because people are in there like bulking, trying to get like their bodies ready for when lockdown stops. So yeah, that was his gym and it got locked off. I was just like, ooh.
Did he get fined as well?
Nah, don't.
No, he can't because the gym's open, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
It wouldn't make sense a customer
Yeah.
getting fined for something that's available.
You know
to
what
them.
though?
But I think the gym got fined per person. That was the thing that was the killer. It wasn't like
That's why I said it was
10,000.
more than $8 grand.
It was 10,000 per person, I think, or $8 grand per person. And there was like 20 something people in the gym at that time. So
That's
it was
mad.
like
That's a big
That's why I
hit.
say it was more
Like
than $8 grand.
yeah.
It was a lot
That
of
would
money.
close someone down.
But wasn't that no? That's a different. Because remember,
Hope you had insurance.
you know that
insurance
protein
wouldn't cover
bar.
that.
What's that protein bar called? Is it called
Grenade.
Grenade?
Yeah, I love that.
Did you see they came in front of Parliament or something like that in a tank?
Really?
yeah.
You didn't see that?
No.
In like
Oh,
an orange tank. They had
they
like an
came.
orange tank.
The company Grenade came in an orange tank to Parliament to say, "Don't close the gyms. Gyms are essential." And in a way, gyms are essential.
They are
But
essential.
it's like, what are you doing? Pubs are open.
Yeah.
You know how pubs
exactly.
are open? Bruv,
you get
this is
random
what-
stores open, pubs are open, they close churches, and yet you can go to a random gift shop and buy bags.
You
and
know what
stuff
their
still.
answer for that was? Oh, you can go to the pub with your family. You just can't group up with somebody else outside your bubble.
That makes no
It's like,
sense.
But hang on, if I go to the pub and my friend happens to go to the pub, then look, we're in the pub
I
together.
didn't want to break to politics, but listen, guys, we live in some times, bruv.
Our government like this.
Bruv, I'm telling
Go
you,
outside,
but it's just
don't
like,
go
fam,
outside, stay
I love
inside,
the
go
gym, man,
outside.
because like, listen, when they open gyms, like, I was like, cool, I'm on it. So I was like, you know what? We're doing the morning thing. I'm like, mornings are alright every now and again. But I want to go in the nights. I want to go at 10 and walk to my gym. I don't
You
want to
know
have to
what it
drive
is? I feel like me as a person, gym healthily contributes to my mental health.
there. Yeah, it does. It
Because
really does.
I used to be a very frustrated person. Like, you can ask these guys back in the day. In school, I used to get vexed a lot. And then fitness and stuff allowed me to have a positive outlet for all of it. First off, I started kickboxing. I had like a release of my energy. And then I shifted over to the gym. All of my frustrations, I would just bench press them out or punch a punching bag. And I would feel so much better. If I had a tough day at work, I'd be like, oh, you know what? Let me just burn out my muscles. And I feel like I've physically exerted the stress. Now I can't do that. I've noticed that I'm getting a bit more touchy on certain things because
with me, a lot of happened in this 1 year, yeah. So it's just like all this stuff just mounting up on you. It's just a mad thing, innit? So not even having gym as well to like just clear your mind.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
And look,
So like you have to like I spoke to Chris about what I'm trying to do is just change my mentality.
Yeah.
So it's more like, okay, I can't go gym, but I can try and make an effort with my eating. So I started juicing again. And I started drinking my juices again. I'm trying to watch my how much I eat and stuff like that.
you know
But
what
it's
you
not
could do
the
as well?
same because you know when you it's like the gym was like a reward
Yeah.
for dieting in the sense like, okay, I done this and it's like building these blocks.
It's like if I
helping
put
build these
the
blocks.
fitness in
Yeah.
and accompany it with my health,
Yeah,
then
Like,
eventually
I know-
I'm gonna get a sick
I know
body.
they say it's like 80% diet, but like the gym accommodates for that in the sense
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm eating good, but I'm also working out, and it's me eating good is burning even more fat.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes I find it's kind of motivational because say that you go to the gym and say you do a chest day and then the next day your chest is like, oh, I can feel
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I worked out good. I want
Yeah.
to go again. Get that.
Listen, boy.
That's my arm.
I say, me and Connor, yeah.
Whenever
had
I do
some
my
workout.
arms,
Yeah.
my arms
Remember
are
when we
like,
did legs?
Yes.
I was walking like
just
cowboys.
exactly. Like,
That was a mad thing. See, like, all of that stuff was just sick,
whenever I
man.
do my arms, I'm walking like rock and sock and robots like this. I'm walking like some next like.
Yeah.
Come on, arms is like I can't like stretch. You know when you're trying to stretch your arms out like this, like
Yeah.
obviously like that. Boy, I'm doing that. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, and
I can't do that.
so like when I came back to gym and after they opened it, it didn't feel the same because of all that progress I'd done previously.
Yeah.
Been wiped off.
So I just felt sluggish and thing, and this is where it comes back to the 24-hour thing, because it's like if I knew it was like that, I know like raw. Okay, it's I don't have to stop myself. I don't have to keep on coming in the mornings. I can just come in the evening and just keep on doing that and building that cycle. But it's like I'm only relegated to in the mornings because during the day it gets too busy. By 10 o'clock, that's the time I usually start gym.
yeah. Do you know what as well?
that's
Now that I'm
way
thinking
too
about
early,
it,
man.
the government, they really want to push you to stay fit and keep like active during this lockdown. How much more sense would it be if they made gyms 24 hours, yeah, and just implored much greater
If
social
they made gyms
distancing in it?
24 hours, I made healthy food cheaper.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they can't
Not
make
Nando's.
gyms 24 hour because the gym will be having to pay a ridiculous price. Their model right now is staff in the day to do clients and workshops and also kind of run the gym during the day, and then in the day they come and do what they want. If it's 24 hours, they need to pay more staff, and that's
No,
unfeasible.
they don't, because the gym is self-sufficient. But we're talking about the gym
Cleaning, though,
specifically.
they have to clean it every
Oh,
half
okay,
an hour.
okay, yeah.
That's
a
the
good
annoying
point,
thing.
yeah.
It's the cleaning process.
Yeah.
That's where I can see. Okay, but like allow it, man.
But people are cleaning their own stations as it
Yeah.
is.
This is
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
some
I'm not
people
even
don't
that.
know.
But wouldn't the 24-hour rule help it in the sense of cleanliness? Because not many people come during like
Yeah, it
your
would space it
10s
out. It would
and your
space it out,
11s
yeah.
and your 12s
Okay, but
anyway.
that's
Couldn't
like-
that be spaced out more?
And
That's
also
like
another,
additional 2,000-3,000 a week.
yeah, is
Pay extra staff to work evening shifts, and sometimes it's just unfeasible. Say that you're making a little bit of money, making a profit, and then boom, that's all the profit gone. So you're like, yeah.
the thing is, on top of that, they're going on about cleanliness and social distancing and all that type of stuff. I have never seen anybody clean down a supermarket shelf.
No.
Or food.
That's
No.
valid.
I don't see them spraying that stuff on.
But this,
that.
but like I
And
said,
people
it's
pick up
this
food.
country though.
Yeah.
This country is dirty, bruv. You know what I mean?
When I was
Look
in,
at, what's that? What is it? Taiwan?
Hong
They're in
Kong.
China.
Yeah, Taiwan or
They're
Japan.
holding
Yeah.
concerts, bruv. Did you see that?
yeah,
They're holding concerts.
I'm concerned that you.
They have not had a coronavirus case in over 200 days, and they're holding their concerts now. They're getting back to normality.
I'm concerned that you
So
keep
annoying.
on mentioning China all the time. What's going on?
about
also,
Taiwan.
on top of that, you know, South Korea, they had a COVID epidemic like a few years ago. And because they put their implementations in then, they had the people that decontaminate the train stations. They have people decontaminating the streets, decontaminating food places, everything. And they just put in, that was like a few years ago. No one spoke about it. It was happening big in Korea, but no one in the West knew about it. And now when this COVID-19 stuff popped off, they were like, we're already ready. We've had that. We've had this before. We just decontaminate again, do all this stuff again. Everyone wear their masks straight away, social distancing straight away, contact tracing straight away. They're like coronavirus that was a near zero.
I guess because we
ain't got
in
much
the
time, by the
north
way. We've got a
are
minute.
not used to having that kind of stuff. It was
No, it's not even that. It's just the ignorance,
Western world.
the ignorance of some people, and like the stubbornness of not willing to do what is necessary. Like Boris Johnson, he could have had such a jump on this. As Lee mentioned in a previous topic, we're an island. He could have had such a jump on keeping us safe. But he
we're not an
didn't.
island.
Yes, we are.
And on
No,
that
we're not.
note-
England, Ireland.
I never said.
Scotland
I
and
never said
Wales.
specifically England. I said
Okay,
we're
but-
on an island.
But
And
you
on
said
that note,
England is an island. It's not.
We shall see you later. Thank you guys again.
Anyway, you guys, don't forget,
There we go.
See you on the next episode.
keep it Mac. PCs are lame.
Don't listen to him. He's chatting West.
Did you not have an issue the whole day yesterday? Connor had an issue the whole day yesterday.
My motherboard didn't die. My motherboard didn't die. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe.
Yo, Ace, spin it.
Chris 2021 president.